What's up, you little creepy creepers? Today we're taking a look at Midwest Angelica, and I'm going into this just like I did the Vietnam War. I've never seen this before. I'm going in raw with no rubber, and I'm going to be writing on this board to write down my thoughts as I go, and then make like an explanation video after the fact. So for example, if the creature farts, I wrote fart. Now that's on the board. Now I'll remember that the creature farted. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to watch it in the order of the upload, starting with call now. Call? Is that the kick logo? Oh no, that's C3. I have PTSD from seeing the kick logo. It's usually followed by Johnny Somali or some unbearable douchebag with curly hair.
In the year 1999, a corpse descends from the cosmos right into your backyard. The ultimate in science fiction. An alien thriller.
What a hot start.
A threat unlike any other. This is the Midwest Angelica.
Hell yeah. Dude, the 90s vibes are off the charts. I feel like I'm watching Stranger Things right now.
Critics are calling it a one-of-a-kind, a sublime experience into the realm of the unknown. A twister of biblical proportions.
Biblical?
Don't hesitate. This is your chance.
Biblical is going to come into play here. The first thing on the board.
Call within the next 15 minutes to receive a free poster, along with your copy of Midwest Angelica.
Yo, that's a good deal.
$16.99 plus shipping and handling. Call now.
What happens if I call that number? Let me see if they have like a little fun ARG thing set up, or if this is just a bogus number. It's ringing.
Good afternoon. What's the deal?
Okay, so don't call the numbers. That was some random steel company, apparently. I'm sure they've got so many calls because of this. Oh, no. I don't want to watch cold ones right now. Sorry, Max and Chad. K something TV channel 3 for Douglas and Washington County. Okay, you can't really make out the rest of the words, but we're making sure we're Sherlock Holmes in this. Magnifying glass to everything. The smallest little nut hair, we're gonna see it. All right, let's go to home now. Let me go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Oh, we got an FBI warning. Hold on. Federal law provides several severe civil and criminal I can't read. Severe. I'm gonna shove this pencil through my ear and make it come out the other side. Jesus. That is just a very basic ass warning. Why did I read that? I don't think there's anything important in that afterthought. It's an interesting symbol. Home. Huh. Wonder if that symbol means anything. Following presentation. Okay. NASA and some other company, which I'm assuming isn't real. 1985.
Around April of this year, we
year
picked
after
up
Big
an
Brother.
anomalous biosignature around Jupiter's orbit. We thought it was some sort of instrumentation issue, but we wanted to take a look.
Okay.
Just to make sure. Thanks to the tenacity
So we
of
got
our
some
team,
space
we were able
horror,
to get a
too.
good look at it within a month. What we found was, frankly, astonishing. Truly unexplainable. The object, which we've codenamed AZ001, appears to be 66.3 kilometers in diameter.
Okay.
We still need more data to prove if life is indeed thriving on this object.
Okay, so around Jupiter, they found AZ-001. You'll have to ignore my handwriting. It looks like that of a literal child.
We still need more data to prove if life is indeed thriving on this object.
Okay. A couple months in the future now.
We've determined that AZ001 is in fact harboring life. This discovery could change the foundation of science as we know it. Well, harboring might not be the correct word to use here, no. We believe AZ001 itself is alive. Or at least was alive.
Yo. Okay.
We have reasons to believe that the entity,
Sweeping me off my
AZ001,
feet.
might be a corpse drifting in space.
Okay, that's awesome. That is amazing. Okay. So is this going to relate back to what they said at the beginning of a corpse landing in your backyard? All biosignature scans taken between June and September of 1985. Okay, so now we're on 2 years later.
AZ001's trajectory has been calculated. Based on our calculations, we believe that it will reach the vicinity of Earth's orbit by the year 1999.
So it is. Yeah, it all leads up. 1999 is the first intro. A body in your backyard.
Due to the implications of AZ001's existence, NASA has made the decision to form a group, known as the Division of Heavenly Operation and Material Examination, or simply known as HOPE. This group will study AZ001's composition, trajectory, and will hopefully make contact with the object in 1999. It's also designated to hide the existence of AZ-001 from the public. I have been chosen as one of the lead positions in home.
Corpse lands in your backyard. So Dr. Lucas Michaels went missing in 1989. His current whereabouts are unknown. Is that the guy speaking to us? I don't remember his name. I think it's the guy speaking, right? Alright, 95. We're closing in.
My name is Dr. Ray O'Connor, and I am head of psychological contamination research here at home. In the past few years, we have made
Sorry to pause, but this guy sounds like a doctor.
incredible discoveries regarding AZ-001. It's almost strange to say this, but the object seems to be emanating massive, detectable brainwaves.
Whoa.
We have detected the presence of delta waves here at home, HQ, which are the same sort of waves generated during deep sleep in humans.
Whoa.
We are currently in the process
Okay, so is AZ-001 sleeping?
to decode these waves to gather more information regarding AZ-001 and its potential effects.
Psychological research became crucial in understanding the nature of AZ-001. The time is upon us. Let us rejoice. Okay, it entered. Ooh. Okay, so it's passing in front of the moon. That thing looks like a squid tentacle monster. Enter Leo? I don't know what this means. Ooh. Did they get it? So it is tentacles. What are we zooming in on? Oh, so it's split? It's gonna take over the Earth. This is like an alien invasion set up here. Okay, Alpha Chunk. So is this what happened when it entered the atmosphere? What it did to the atmospheric sounds? Made them spike up? I don't really know what propagation means. Okay. Clear spike. Okay, so it's in the atmosphere now. The chunk is coming in hot. Literally. And this is all being hidden from the public. Where's he gonna land? Nebraska? Well, it is called Midwest Angelica, so. Cool. Let's look those coordinates up and see where it landed just for funsies. Alright, so here's the coordinates. It is in Nebraska, northeastern Nebraska. So if we just zoom in here, appears to be like in the middle of nowhere. Cool, neato. I'm doing it to get immersed, you know? Oh, it's the home logo. Alright. We're being privy to classified footage. Sorry, it's funny how every single like analog horror, it's like, this is classified footage. Seeing this will melt your brain and make you shit out your ears. No one's seen this before. It works though. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm trying to reinvent the wheel. Study it. Is this made from a thermal camera? Oh, is this on the ground footage? Audio's up and down. I'm trying not to blast everyone's ears. So we're gonna get our first footage of AZ-001. What the same hell is that? Ooh. Ah, come on, focus. I wouldn't touch it, to be honest with you. Who knows what kind of space germs that thing has? So it's got a freaky appearance. Oh, that escalated. Whoa, that went from. Who made that song? Yo, that's a badass frame right there. That's badass. The dude in the suit just torching the thing. It's like a giant finger. Oh my, did it just melt his, it melted his face. It infected him. It's like a xenomorph, except it melts your face off. So, I think this was a given, but it's hostile. It means harm and probably wants to take over the earth. All right, now we're on to attention. The real Slim Shady. Papa Rico's pizza.
Attention. If you or loved one are living in any of the counties shown on your screen, you are encouraged to consult your doctor or call the toll-free number below for a free evaluation today. Tests of an experimental pesticide containing ingredients linked to insomnia, somnambulism, strange or uncomfortable dreams, and general sleep problems have previously occurred in these areas, and your input is critical in evaluating the product's safety for consumer use. Again, if you or loved one are living in any of the counties shown on your screen, you are encouraged to consult your doctor or call 1-800-555-4663 for a free evaluation today.
That's crazy.
1-800-555-4663. 1-800-555-4663.
That is a lot of counties. So I'm wondering, my brain right now is thinking, is this all the places where the monster has made it to now? Or is this something unrelated? I'm assuming it has to be related to AZ-001. Surely it has to be related. Alright, but now we're on to Starfield. These are all really short, bite-sized videos so far. Starfield Range. Rancher Avery Jones is woken to the sound of his dogs barking at 4:31 a.m. His son Colin Jones begins recording shortly thereafter. Cameraman Colin, let's see what you got, buddy. You know, I gotta say, it's really ahead of his time to start vlogging like this during pandemonium and during a really tragic event. Or a scary event, I guess I should say. He's ahead of his time. He has good potential to be a YouTuber. Or at least like a TikToker.
Colin, grab Max. I'm going to get the rifle.
What happened to Rocky?
I don't know.
What happened to...
What happened? Who is Rocky? Is he a horse, pig, dog, cat? There's something on the ground. Oh, why'd that scare me so bad? Is that a tentacle or a part of the 8? It is. Several minutes of footage are too degraded to view. Only a select few frames are discernible. It's gonna be with the monster, yep. Oh, that's a deer? It's like feeding on the deers. Is it becoming the deer? Gunshots are audible. Okay. Oh, it's got the dude. Oh shoot, it's eating his head. Avery Jones is assimilated. Thanks, I didn't gather that from the tentacle monster on his head. If a badass dude with a flamethrower can't kill this thing, you stand no chance. Ooh. What is that? Is that the deer? I can't tell if that's... Is that the deer it's raising up or like the dude's body or something? Kudos to the cameraman though for recording all this for us, for real.
Mom?
Oh, it's already got your mom, pal. God, this thing works fast. And yeah, it infects fast. And it doesn't mess around. No fluff in this monster's game. Straight to the point, strictly on business. All tentacles down. Ooh, is that tentacles coming from a cow? No, you're not supposed to throw up in the sewer. I thought he was gonna go. Oh, did he get him too? I was gonna tell him to go in the sewer. Oh, that is so cool. Family. So it's transforming. And this is recording like 12 hours later. And it turned the whole planet into, or this whole little area into Mars, it looks like. Okay, so that was our introduction to what the monster can really do. Now let's go to Starkill. Classified material once again. Updates on xenobiology research group study of the contagion discovery. Contagion injected into specimen continue to induce minimal to no mutations. Recent experimentation uncovered how the contagion affects organism cells. So they're saying they injected into stuff and it didn't do anything. So maybe it has to act on its own will to infect. Well, I guess they're going to show us what it does after infection. 100 milliseconds after infection. Ooh. Why does it look like corpses? So it does work fast, like on a biological level. So previous results combined with recent findings indicate the contagion possesses some degree of intelligence. The contagion's intelligent and virulent nature poses a clear and present danger to the entire United States population. Research personnel strongly recommend the contagion be destroyed on sign by any means necessary. Codename designation? Starkill. That is a badass name, I can't even lie. That's enough to send little shivers down me little spine. And from what I just read in the comments, the scientific names that they listed off for what they tested this little infection in were coyotes, deers, and onions. The thing that we looked at under the microscope was the effect it had on an onion. I feel like it's worth noting. It has an effect. And now that takes us on to phantoms. I'm deeply invested. I feel like I'm living in Nebraska right now watching this. Okay, so now we're looking at an incident report here. Chronology of events. Andrews returns to Alpha Chunk for further analysis. Sweet little 3D render. Alright.
Reaching coordinate point 1, over.
Who's got bronchitis?
I'm fine.
Fire levels are low. Let's do result containing protocol.
I'm gonna close my eyes and
This is
picture
it,
what's
right
going
here.
on.
I want this area marked, just for sample collection.
On it. Marking area over.
That's all we're gonna need.
I think the coughing is a sign of infection.
Request retrieval team.
Requesting retrieval team at Alpha Chunk Point A. Over.
Okay. So they're taking a sample from the Alpha Chunk. Ooh. That is so cool. I like the little tin helmets that the people have on. So the Alpha Chunk is dormant now, it appears. And like the rest of it is what's rampaging. Home HQ. I'm assuming the doctor is infected now, right? Well, are we playing Among Us now? Dr. Evans placed the retrieved samples of AZ001 into storage. He's infected. He has to be. So he places it in the storage. He's waltzing across the supply closet. Assuming the white dots are other people. He obtained a container to refill the water cooler, believed to have taken longer than normal to obtain. Refills the water cooler and dispenses at least 2 cups of water. So he's really thirsty now. So he's displaying symptoms of what the infection of AZ001 looks like. Then he goes to talk to Dr. O'Connor. Coughing, thirstiness.
Hey, I brought you some water. Thought you might have.
Let me write this down.
Thanks, Andrew. Were you able to get the results you wanted? Fortunately, much of the Alpha Chunk was too necrotic to really get any good data and sample from it. We'll likely have to find some Alpha Chunk connected to the main body of AZ001.
I like these recreations. Creative.
I think I might be able to get you the new data you want once you figure it out. So I'll have to get back to you tomorrow on that. That's alright. We can discuss more about it tomorrow after the meeting.
Returns to his desk. Behind Dr. O'Connor, no further interactions occur. Oh, there it is. Evans is beginning to display unusual behavior. Didn't take long. Oh. Oh my god. This is a great way to storytell, though. Like a recreation like this. Oh. The infection, it contorts in such a good way. He departs to another part of the something HQ. Visits storage room 3B for unknown reasons. So the infection clearly has intelligence because it's... Who are you? Put under lockdown following gunshots in the building. Oh, so there's an unknown person that came to confront him? Oh! Turning him into a giraffe man. Target terminated. His body is brought to the central morgue for post-mortem autopsy. So there clearly, there is intelligence. I'm finishing my thought. There's intelligence with this infection, with this AZ001 creature. But for purposes, I don't know. Yo. It put holes everywhere. Jesus. Seems to affect some people a lot faster than others, too. And some it just manipulates, some it just kills. is ruled by as an assassination by a third party, though much remains unknown at this time. Apparently disappeared. Dr. O'Connor disappeared. Has been unable to reach for comment. So is he infected too? Maybe from the water? Oh, and the sample went missing. So Dr. O'Connor probably took the sample with him. Okay, I feel like Batman here. I'm trying to piece the puzzle together. That's without, no need to wait, no need to chat, yap in between. Let's go to Bulletin, come on. Public access cable. Oh, we're getting a little bit of Local 58 homage here. Program schedule, we got the science showcase, Diamonds in the Rough, music and review, meditation hour, the conversation, words of wisdom, and sign off. So here's some biblical entrance. Pretty basic stuff. Pretty basic community bulletin information. There's O'Connor. Wasn't Briggs in there too? I feel like a few of those names are familiar. People involved with this operation. Alright. Azazel. Property of Long Pine Police Department. Following record contains accounts of the activities of Officer Sam Page and Officer Andrew Webster. Both officers would be killed in the line of duty. Okay. There's a lot happening in 1999. Video evidence and testimony are compiled for ease of access and determining cause of death. A missing persons PSA airs on KMNE TV.
Don't try that again.
Is he going to interrupt it?
Why doesn't he come? I got everything all figured out. Top to bottom, smooth as silk. Everything's falling apart. Can't trust nobody, nothing.
That is abrupt and startling. John Carlisle. Aaron Mathis. Aaron Mathis looks like Randy Macho Man Savage a little bit. David Rhodey. Zesty picture. Ugh. Turn the contrast down, Sarah Withrow. Yeah, that typically is how missing people work. Long Pine Police Department Dispatch Center receives a call from an unknown on caller ID. It probably sounds like gibberish when I'm reading this because I'm not saying emergency.
I'm at 876 Pine Lane in Long Pine, right next to the church.
Okay, so we're getting some biblical elements now.
I can't really say for certain, but there's some kind of sacrifice going on.
Okay,
so is there a religious element along with the creature? The creature want followers and worshippers?
Human sacrifice.
Or is someone worshipping it?
It seems to be like a pagan ritual or something of the sort.
Okay, just hold tight. We'll be right there. Please stay on the line.
Okay. Okay, they're recovered from the officers' vehicles and blank. So this is what happens at the site of the ritual. Is there someone up there? No, is that just a bell? Sorry, but if it's this dark and quiet, I'm handing in my badge and gun. I ain't going in there, man. Following photographs were taken by Officer Andrew Webster. So again with the holes, a gift of the blood of an angel. Phantom in its appearance. But insides churn with flesh and blood of the stars. The blessed walk in silence. blissfully closer to his sacred realm. Ascended beyond mortals. Oof. We have become apostles of Azazel. So Azazel is the creature's name, AZ001. And I'm wondering right now if the Dr. O'Connor is the one that kind of like went and started this whole religion thing. Maybe he's part of it because his name was on the church bulletin thingy. And this is happening at a church. I don't know if this is like connecting red string on a board levels of crazy conspiracy, but I think there's a connection there. There's clearly some religious aspect because people are starting to worship it and sacrifice things to it. Altar. Now, the question is it the monster? Body of the Fallen. Is it the creature? Is it Azazel wanting them to do this? Or are they just doing it because humans are weird? Reconstruction of God's realm. Infinite in its cycle of life. I think it's taking over minds. Death but a moment of passing time. He is infinity incarnate. I think there is a mind manipulation going on. That's Sherlock Holmes. This is the last known appearance of Officer Sam Page. Page's body has yet to be discovered. Recovered. Investigation is ongoing. I think Azazel got to him, buddy. Webster continues outside to search for the source of the disturbance. Whoa. Azazel's so cool. I want to follow Azazel. Okay. Of the object. Whoa. I gotta say, the designs of all the alien stuff is very alien. It's so cool. What's up with the blurs? The nudity? Now we're on the... Are those people or mannequins? Those are mannequins, right? No, they're moving. Officer Webster begins to show distress as he suspects someone is following him. Bro, Officer Webster is... he's sticking around way too long. I would have been gone as soon as I seen that thing, that giant towering siren head looking thing. Collect my pages. Slender Man makes a guest appearance. The story just gets completely unserious. Jeff the Killer comes out. Been drowned. Squid suicide. All those shitty creepypastas. I keep smacking the microphone with the can. Oh, this is more Blair Witch right now. Oh, is he about to pass out? Ooh, I was expecting a jump scare. Masterful suspense, I gotta say, with this series so far. Not giving you too much, but they're not giving you nothing. Yo. They're giving you just enough. Just enough to know there's some crazy stuff going on, but not enough to where they'd have to actually fully animate this stuff. The man seen in the footage has yet to be identified. I think it's the doctor that disappeared. The body of Officer Andrew Webster was found mutilated, assimilated. The cause of death remains unknown. Shortly after the incident, unmarked military personnel retrieved the body along with much of the footage recorded. CIA operative named Robert Spencer has assumed command of the surrounding area and has threatened the Long Pond Police Department to remain quiet regarding these incidents. Oh hey, my video is recommended to watch next. That's cool. Now the next video is Stages, which is actually the end of Act 1. If you go to the playlist, you can see it's split up by Act 1, Act 2, and Interlude A. And I don't want to go over everything in this video because Act 2 seems to be coming to a conclusion. If you look at the most recent videos, there is Act 2 finale trailer that came out 22 hours ago. So the Act 2 finale should theoretically be out maybe within like a week or two. So that means I could come back on here and make a part 2 video and then finish out the series and then make my little explanation, Midwest Angelica explained thing. So let's just go ahead and watch stages, and that'll be the end of this one. Observed stages of the Starkill infestation as of 1999, February 23rd. Sustenance hunt. Alright. Starkill begins to absorb most available biomass to sustain itself for all subsequent stages. So it lands, it absorbs every living thing it can get a hold of. Intelligence accumulation. So it does take over the brains. Searches for targets the most intelligent species available for assimilation. Self-replication. So we're getting the whole life cycle of this thing. Starkill is able to form enough biomass to manufacture novel entities from itself using biomass structural hubs. These hubs include altars, which produce smaller Starkiller life forms, and temples, which produce larger life forms. So that had to have been what was going on at the church. That would have been an altar, right? Because it was just like a smaller person, and then maybe like the temple is what made the big, like, tall Siren Head-esque thing. Fourth stage has been hypothesized based on critical mass calculations. It is unknown what will occur once the Starkill network reaches critical mass. However, the network is predicted to grow to the following size within a year based on currently available data. So it's just going to take over everything. Well, we've seen it can affect like onions and stuff, non-living things. So theoretically, it could literally just take over the entire planet. Which maybe that's what happens. Maybe it takes over a whole planet and then shoots a piece of it, like the main piece of it off into space or whatever, until it lands on another planet, and then it like terraforms that and takes it over, and then the cycle repeats and repeats and repeats. Maybe it's just the life cycle of Azazel. But from this image right here, it appears that like the initial AZ-001 didn't land by itself. Maybe there were like a bunch of other landings. Maybe it landed all around the planet, and we were only just able to detect like the main piece and then the alpha piece that broke off. Interesting. There's a piece right where I am too. Dang. Well, I know I said I was going to end it after that, but I'm not. I'm going to watch the first video on Interlude A. Let's go ahead and watch Easter. Alright, so the research group is presenting some more information. Alright, Starkiller research. It's yet to be fully researched, clearly. New findings indicate that communication between unique instances occur on an information plane parallel to local reality.
While we previously had a rough understanding of how the Starkill infection assimilates foreign biomatter, and that its methodology for doing so seemingly depends on what intentions it has, we, until recently, failed to understand how different pieces of the alpha chunk seemingly all become aware of new information, even if its pieces are long distances apart from each other. Recent experimentation revealed that certain alpha chunk samples emanate a unique energy signature not previously encountered in prior studies.
That is so cool that all the pieces are like it's like a hive mind. They all communicate and
We've
connect.
discovered that this energy signature becomes more detectable in parts of the alpha chunk where large concentrations of what we fittingly called Podolsky neurons are present. Because of their presence in AZ-001, we are of the belief that these Podolsky neurons are part of the entity's central nervous system. Specifically, they are responsible for transmitting information signals to different parts of the entity's body. The observation that different pieces of the alpha chunk all become aware of the same information simultaneously, despite their masses not being physically connected, leads us to believe that Podolsky neuron signals operate on a principle similar to quantum entanglement.
Okay. So this thing is like intelligent on a different level. Long-range network of Podolsky neurons has been dubbed the Akashic Plane. What did I say? Access to the knowledge within the Akashic Plane may be the something. Alright, Akashic Interaction Test. Test participant information, Stanley Vega, Old Head, Illinois, and present day, present time. inserted into the spinal cord via incision on the neck. Okay. 3 samples administered and the results are recorded via EEG. Test 1. POV or the burrito in my microwave. I don't like the heavy breathing, if I'm being honest with you. Cool, test 1's over, right? Okay. Those gotta be abnormal readings. Participants asked to report thought process and to re-enter personal info. Alright, what's gonna change? Stanley Vega, did birth date changed? I don't know if the home ID changed, but the birthday did change. He got older. We get that the test is screening for infection. Alright, test 2. Are we gonna have to see that again, man? I don't like this. I don't like seeing that tongue flicking. Was he gonna morph on camera? Okay, yeah, those are massive spikes. Clearly not normal. Different name, different birthday, different city, different home ID, and different baseline phrase. John Carlisle. We've seen that name, though. Participant expresses intimate knowledge of a man named John Carlisle. Wasn't John Oh, shoot. Where was John Carlisle? He was in one of the previous videos. Shoot. Was it the researcher? Scientist? It wasn't one of the doctors. Maybe it was. So maybe this hive mind thing, the entity infection or whatever, can like share information between other infected things and can basically just like turn whatever is infected into whatever else is infected. Can like swap identities and stuff. Like all one and the same. I really don't like this. Okay. Clearly, dude's clearly infected. Oh my god. Oh, is this spelling out something? Easter, 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 Easter. I wonder what this... Ask him what his favorite holiday is. Oh, it's Christmas? Vocabulary is limited to the word Easter. It's so funny. Dude goes, like, gets infected, goes through these tests. The only thing he can say afterwards is Easter, Easter, Easter. Now I want to watch the other ones. Because these are all clearly, like, biblically inspired. Isn't Azazel a name of, like a demon? And then obviously the obvious biblical references being Easter, Babylon. I guess Colosseum's not, but then Exodus, Apostles, Gospel. Alright, well, I really don't want this to get out of hand. I want to go through all this, but then again, I don't want it to be like a ridiculously long. So why don't we just put a pin in it here and we'll pick up really, really soon. Next video will probably be part 2. But other than that, man, it's so good. I'm hooked on it. It's like my ketamine addiction all over again. But other than that, man, I'll catch you in the next one.